I've made 12 plus side projects in the last 2 years. At first, only few made money. Now, almost all do. What made the difference? I stopped thinking like a developer and started thinking like an entrepreneur. In this video, I'll share 5 common mistakes that keep your side projects from making money and how to avoid them. So let's dive in. See, the first mistake is over-engineering. It's a very classic one. See, when I started my first side project, it was a habit tracking app called Monk Mode. I wanted to be perfect with custom logos, beautiful animations, and dozens of features. But after 4 months, I had 0 users and 0 revenue. Here's a hard truth. Users don't care about perfection. They care about one thing. Does this solve my problem? That's why I recommend building your first version, ideally under 24 hours, to avoid wasting time on unnecessary features. Think about it, guys. Airbnb started as just a spreadsheet. If they can start that simple, what's stopping you? See, I've been following this framework, the 24-hour framework, in my 12 startups in 12 months playlist here on YouTube. Maybe you've seen my series, I built a startup in X hours, where I document my journey of building and launching projects ideally under 24 hours. See, it's all about focusing on the essentials and cutting the fluff. Here's how you can do the same. Number 1 is skip the invisible stuff. What I mean by that is focus only on what users can see and feel. So that means no complex testing frameworks. You don't need any sort of testing when you're starting out. Just ship it, fix bugs as they come. Another one is like no fancy GitHub CI/CD workflows. And if something is broken, just add like a button to your website or app and make it easy for users to report issues instead of over-engineering behind the scenes. Number 2 is forget the nice to haves. What I mean by that is save the extras for later. Your users won't notice them now. What I mean by that is like no dark mode. 99% of the users won't care about this on day 1. Another one is like no professional logos. Like a simple text placeholder works just fine until you have paying customers. Another one is like adding like a forget password flow or feature. You don't need to set up that architecture. Just send like a personal email with a reset link when they ask. It's quicker and shows you're human. And number 3 is solve one problem with one feature. Users come to your product for one reason. Solve that problem with one feature. Everything else, it can wait. After using this approach, guess what happened? The same Monk Mode app now has over 15K plus users. Why? Because I shipped fast, got real feedback, and built what people actually wanted, not what my developer brain thought they needed. Mistake number 2 is stack switching. You've probably seen those YouTube videos claiming this new tech stack is 10 times faster, or posts on X hyping new tools that are so much better than React. It's easy to get curious and think, maybe I should try this for my new project. And trust me guys, I've been there. Like any developer, I spent countless hours tinkering with the shiny new tools, hoping for a magic fix. That fix never came. But here's what changed when I stopped chasing the latest tech and started focusing on my users instead. 1, I shipped with fewer bugs because I actually know my tools. Number 2, I built features way faster because I wasn't learning something new every week. And most importantly, my products actually solved real problems instead of using some cool new tech. Here's a reality. Users don't care if you're using React, Vue, or vanilla JavaScript. They don't care about your fancy TypeScript setup or this hot new UI library that you just discovered. What they care about is this. Does your product solve their problem? These tools are like hamster wheel. Every week, there's some hot new framework that's supposed to change everything, but you'll just waste time trying to keep up. Just pick one tech stack and master it. That's what I did with all my products. It's simple as that. This is why I started offering design and development as a service for founders and startups. If you got an app idea but don't have time to build it yourself or don't know where to start with design or development, this might be exactly what you need. I'll tell you more about this later. Right now, let's focus on mistake number 3 because this one's probably costing you a ton of money without you even knowing it. Mistake number 3 is adding a free plan. Adding a free plan is actually killing your revenue. But why do we keep seeing free plans everywhere? Well, the simple answer is those startups are VC backed, so they can burn hundreds of thousands of dollars on marketing to grow fast and build unicorns. But if you're like me, running solo with a limited marketing budget, you can't afford to play that game. So charge your customers from day one. But if you can't do that, or if you really need to show some features before they pay, here are 3 better alternatives. Number 1 is free credits. Add a free credit to your website or web app. That's what I did with my app called Office AI. When I first launched it, I added like 3 free credits every day, and people can just try out the product, and they can, after that, they'll have to upgrade. And actually that helped me go to 0 to 20K users within a week. So it's very effective. Just give them enough to test it, not enough to stay free forever. Number 2 is some sort of like a free trial with credit card on file. So you can offer like a 7-day trial with credit card. So make them commit upfront, and after that, just charge the credit card after. Number 3 is creating free tools around your main product. Well, I'll give you an example. There's an indie hacker on X. His name is Danny. He has this software called Headshot Pro, which lets you create AI headshots. And what he did was he created this free AI headshot generator. What you could do is you can upload your photo, and the free tool will give you hundreds of unique and customized headshots to choose from. And towards the end of the page, he added this button where you can upgrade to his actual main product. And it's a free tool. It's a really good way to market your paid product. And he launched this on Product Hunt. I think it was like product of the day. It got 1,000 upvotes. I bet it drove so much traffic to his website, and he definitely got loads of paying customers. So this is a really great way to market your product, and a really nice alternative, especially if you don't want to charge them upfront. So you can provide like a nice free tool. They can try out the free tool, and then they can upgrade to a paid product. Mistake number 4, weak headline. Your headline is the first impression and will determine whether people buy your product. Here's why. 99% of people who visit your site will never actually see your product, but 100% will definitely read your headline. So make sure you spend enough time crafting a really excellent headline before launching. Your headline needs to be short, should trigger emotional reaction, and should show clear value of your product. Mistake number 5 is subscription. See, back in 2023, I decided to build this AI lawyer app, and I was confused on how to price it. I thought I should make it subscription because previously all my apps were all subscription, and I decided to kind of do an experiment. And so instead of subscription, I started offering one-time payment with a lifetime deal instead. The results, I actually made 10 times more money than the subscription model would have, and I made more money than all my projects at the time combined. And I think here's why. People are tired of subscription. Number 2, one-time payments are easier to sell. And the last one is not every SaaS needs to be recurring revenue. The key is matching your pricing to how people actually use your product. If they don't need it every month, don't charge them every month. Look, your code might be perfect, but if nobody's paying for it, you've just built an expensive hobby. I've spent 5+ years as a developer and designer, launched 10+ SaaS projects, reached over 250K plus users, and I've also worked with top VC-backed and YC companies. I know exactly what it takes to turn ideas into successful projects. If you got a SaaS idea but don't have design and development skills to build it, or don't know how to get your first paying customer, I can help you. I can help turn any idea into an MVP in under 2 weeks. That's why I created Build Rapidly, which is a design and development as a service. Here's how it works. So there's fixed monthly costs, so there's no surprises there. You can cancel or pause anytime. You can submit unlimited design and development requests. Think of it like Netflix for design and development. You can send requests, get features built, pause whenever you need. You're probably wondering, why not hire like a full-time designer or developer? Well, they cost over $200,000 per year, plus benefits, and you're stuck paying even if there's no work. With Build Rapidly, you only pay for what you need. Right now, I'm offering a holiday special. 50% discount. I only have 2 spots left for this month, so click the link in the description to book a quick 15-minute demo call. It's free. Again, it's going to be a demo call. It won't be a sales pitch. It will be a demo call just to see if we're a good fit or not. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.